bring it up. Once you begin an honest conversation, the rest takes care of itself. I think one of the most challenging aspects of having relationships with other people, whether it's a friendship or a close family relationship, or your relationship with a boss or coworker, or a romantic relationship, is that communication around things that are scary can be difficult to initiate. Like, that's the hardest part, is bringing something up, because we have all these fears and preconceived notions of what is going to happen or how this other person is going to respond. And if you just don't know how a person is going to respond. Some people are, granted, they respond the same way each and every time, and so you may have good reason to be afraid to bring something up, but it has to be initiated sometime. And so the only thing you need to concern yourself with is your own truth and your own honesty. Bring that to the situation in the conversation and leave the response to the other person. Because when you can do that, then you will have the strength and the courage to bring it up and to initiate a conversation that ultimately is likely to be healing, or at least clarifying in terms of, okay, this is someone that I can't share my truth with without having a really negative experience. And then you can choose accordingly to how much you want to interact with that person. But usually people don't respond as negatively as we fear. Fear can be brutal, much more brutal than most of the people we have in our life. So take the time to think about what is your truth in the situation, and then find the courage to begin sharing your part of what you want to say, and then listen and observe and take in how the other person responds, and then choose how you want to respond, and let it be a gradual developing process. Remind yourself that that's how conversations are. Even fights, there's movement based on what the other person says, and you don't know how another person is going to respond. And if you don't know how someone's going to respond, then you don't really know how you're going to respond. All you can do is just tune in to your truth in each given moment. And when you allow yourself to approach it from that standpoint, then it's much easier to find the courage to begin.
Let's cut out the melodrama so we can wake up the whole wide world. Let's make up and start all over.